Kamala Harris just recently did a sit down with the NABJ, and she gave her stance on gun control and whatnot. I'm gonna play the video for y'all. I'm gonna play the clip for y'all so y'all can see it, so y'all can see exactly what she said.
So you've said you support an assault weapons ban and universal background checks, and we actually learned during the debate that you are a gun owner. But in cities like Philadelphia, handguns are responsible for most homicides and violent crime. The most recent FBI data shows handguns were involved in 59% of murders in our country. How will you address the issue of the use of handguns? Because a push for an assault weapons ban only addresses a significant but small part of the problem.
So, first of all, yes, I am a gun owner, and Tim Walz is a gun owner, and we're not trying to take anybody's guns away from them. But we do need an assault weapons ban. Assault weapons are designed to kill a lot of human beings quickly,
yes,
and have no place, and
yes.
have no place, I'm gonna get to it.
Yes.
And have no place on the streets of a civil society. We need universal background checks, which, to your point about handguns, is about saying that it is just reasonable to want reasonable gun safety laws that say we should do background checks that we ought to know. It's just reasonable. You might want to know before someone can buy a lethal weapon if they've been found by a court to be a danger to themselves or others. You might just want to know.
And respectfully, we do understand that.
But you're asking
yes.
about...
I'm asking specifically about handguns, because many of those handguns aren't purchased in places.
Universal background checks apply to handguns.
Yes.
They do.
But in many instances, those handguns aren't even bought lawfully. Yes.
Which is why I also have been very adamant for years. In fact, I myself protested at a gun show probably 10, 15 years ago about the gun show loophole and why we need to close that. Because what ends up happening is that gun shows at flea markets, gun dealers are not, under existing law in the past, required to register their sales. And so you are exactly right that a lot of homicides, for example, a good number of them, I don't have the statistic in front of my mind, are committed with illegally purchased guns. And that's why we need to address each entry point in the issue, including universal background checks, closing the gun show loophole, and what we need to do as a general matter to focus not only on reaction to crime, but prevention of crime. So you're raising a very important issue that has many facets, including what we need to do in terms of reasonable gun safety laws and what we need to do around crime prevention, what we need to do around crime deterrence. But listen, I have personally prosecuted homicide cases. I have held the hands of mothers who have come to me crying, who have said, I only want to talk to Kamala.
It makes no sense to me. I'll be honest with you. It makes zero sense. So look, she said to stop handgun violence, you gotta stop the gun show loophole, which is where you can go to the gun shows and buy a firearm without a background check. All right, cool. They in Pittsburgh. That's already a thing in Pennsylvania, where you they require background checks for all handgun sales at gun shows in Pennsylvania. At gun shows. That has not stopped handgun violence in Pittsburgh. Okay? Then, where's the logic? How many criminals do you know that are buying guns legally to do illegal things? You know, it just don't make sense. It is 380,000 gun thefts per year. People's guns are getting stolen every 90 seconds. You feel me? So just she don't know what she be talking about. She claims she a gun owner. That's cap. I'm calling cap. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. She say she a gun owner, but she staying all of this dumb stuff. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. Like, people stealing guns is the problem. You feel me? When it comes to handguns. When it comes to handguns, people stealing them is the problem. They steal them, then commit crimes with them. Like, look, she kept bringing up assault weapons because they just want to get rid of assault weapons. And once they get rid of assault weapons, they getting rid of the handguns. Don't listen to these politicians. Kamala is a politician and a lawyer. She is a professional liar. Remember that.